So you're gonna start off with step one. You wanna make sure the numbers are facing in before you start. And we're gonna do everything hand tight first, and then we'll tell you when we'll tighten it all later. All right, step two is the feet, and then the cross member, and the 4 longer bolts, washers and nuts. You guys see we still have these hand tight, so we're gonna hand tight the cross member and put those on, and then we'll go and tighten all that stuff down. That'll be it for the frame of the cage. All right, so this is the next step. You're gonna have both rods, the bolts, the pulleys, and then you're gonna have the guide rods. You're gonna wanna make sure on the guide rods, the part with the threads are at the bottom, and the parts down there that have the holes are gonna go up so you can bolt them through these holes at the top. So you have the rods in. Don't attach them yet. You're gonna slide all of these over the top. There's some rubber gaskets that are in the box. You're gonna slide the rubber gaskets over the thing first, and then you're gonna start adding on 10. Each side's gonna have 20 of these, and the top on each side is gonna be this one. So don't do anything with the rods until after you slide all the pieces on top. Okay, so you're gonna have these rods, they're gonna have threads. This is your pulley attachment. You're gonna screw these into the end, and then you use this nut to adjust onto here to tighten it. It's gonna look like this. You're gonna run these down inside here, right, to start. You're gonna put this in there, and then you're gonna put this pulley in here. And you're gonna use one of these bolts with the washer, and you're gonna run it through. And what you're gonna wanna do is set it up so when you pull down on this, and it's tight here, it's tight everywhere, that this first hole is gonna line up in here. So if it doesn't line up, you're gonna wanna loosen this, back it out of this rod until that hole will line up in here. Because you're gonna take this, where the tapered is in, and you're gonna hammer that into here, but you're gonna want it to go into that hole. So this hole needs to come down here and line up. And then you'll do that with both sides, and then that'll set up the whole stack for you. All right, so you're gonna have these bolts, the shorty ones. They're gonna go in the bottom of these rods underneath here, and then your other medium sized ones are gonna go here. And then you're gonna tighten those. So at the end it's gonna look like that. That's gonna be hammered into there, right there, and then your pin can move up and down. And that way, make sure you put this on before you put this piece on the rod. That way it stays on there. All right, after you have the racks on, all the weight stacks on, everything's bolted in. You got the bolts in the bottom underneath the racks that go into the guide rods. You're gonna put these silver things on each side. There's 2 here, 2 on the back, well, 2 there, 2 on the back, and then you're gonna put the cages that go around. You notice 2 of them have holes. That's to go on the side that have the bolts, and then the other 2 are flat, and at the bottom they have like a notch that cuts out, and that's what goes over these. And then all these little guys are gonna line up, all these little bolts. And then once you put those on, and you put these up in here, take out the Allen wrench here, put the carabiners on each side, and you're gonna have stickers. They're gonna go on here, and you put the 10, 20, all the poundage stickers on each side. That's it. You'll be done. I built them both in El Paso yesterday.
Hey,
You got a badass